George Zimmerman's wife, Shelley Zimmerman, was arrested yesterday for perjury. It turns out that she lied to the judge about the assets that she and George Zimmerman had. They asked her multiple times in court whether or not they have money and how much money do they have. She says that she doesn't know of any money, they don't have anything. Well, it turns out that a few days prior to that hearing, she had transferred $74,000 from George Zimmerman's account to her account. Then after that trial date, she decided that she would transfer the money back into George Zimmerman's account. Now, they're such clowns that while he was in jail, they had a recorded conversation, and they were trying to hide the fact that they were talking about money, but they weren't sophisticated enough to hide it, right? So Zimmerman is like, hey, you should take $8.60 out of my account and keep it on you at all times. And she would say things like, well, I don't want to carry that much cash on me. It could be dangerous.
Fail! Fail! I love it. First of all, you schmucks, you know you're being recorded, okay? You think you're going to trick anybody with, you should take out $8.60 and keep it on you at all times. If I'm an investigator, I'm like, all right, let's hurry up and look into their bank accounts. Who takes out $8.60? It's the most obvious code words of all time. And then she says, I don't want to carry that much cash on me. Oh, for Christ's sake. How unsophisticated are you? Okay, I don't know how you're supposed to transfer money illicitly while you're in jail, but it ain't that. And so now that, look, she told the judge that she didn't do it and that they didn't have the money in their account, etc. That's perjury. So now she's in a lot of trouble.
She is in a lot of trouble. And even the defense in this case says that the prosecution is totally right, that they have a good case against her. I mean, there's so much evidence against them. And by the way, another thing that George Zimmerman did while he was in jail and while he was being recorded over the phone is speak to a teller at their credit union to give his wife access to his bank account.
So that she could take out $8.60 and keep it on her.
Look at your life, look at your choices.